listening to what she's saying. I'm taking words she's saying and then continuing the conversation. That's it. Click the link below to get the ebook Looks Don't Matter, 7 Ways to Attract Women Without Your Looks, or go straight to mr.locario.com right now to get your copy today. Learn how to have relationships with multiple women by clicking the link below and get the How to Have a Successful Non-Monogamous Relationship audio program. One of the biggest things you guys have to understand too about the art of masculine communication is listening. And listening makes it to where when you're listening to what's being said, you can turn that into whatever type of conversation you want.
Totally.
You see what I'm saying? So for example, I tell you guys to, flirt, be sexual and get the conversation to that point so that you can see a woman's response. And then what happens is that it's really easy to get into that type of situation if you're listening. So for example, and this is just something I teach in the Master Approaching Women in 30 Days or Less program, and also in the Bad Boy membership.
Which, by the way, we have a holiday sale.
That's a fact. So I'll give you guys an example. So what it is that, and this is just simple. So what it is that if you are, let's say, because I know a lot of guys say I run out of stuff to say, right?
Okay. What do you got? And
right.
I'll come back.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a little demonstration here.
we did not practice this. Yeah, we didn't practice it.
But basically, this is just simple, regular. I'm not even gonna be flirting. I'm just gonna show you how to keep a conversation going. Just at first. Then I'm gonna get into the flirting, and so we could get you guys understanding. So let's say we're on a date. I'm with April. It's the first time we're on a date or whatever. And let's say you're talking. You might be into the whole like getting to know the girl type of vibe, just small talk, whatever, right? So let's say I say to you, so where'd you grow up originally?
Chicago.
Okay, now.
What about you?
I grew up in New York.
Oh, okay.
Right. And then so now she said Chicago. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the word Chicago and I'm gonna add something else. So, what made you want to move from Chicago to New York?
I didn't actually move from Chicago to New York. I moved from Chicago to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And then Florida to Colorado, back to Florida, and then to New York.
Okay, perfect. So now you see she's naming all these places. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that to start another conversation thread. Now, let's say I use that to flirt. So I might say, so you moved from Florida to Colorado. So you must have been chasing a dude, right?
No, actually chasing the money.
Chasing the money. So notice I'm saying the words that she's saying. She said money, and I'm going with that. And I'll be like, well, listen, I'm gonna let you forget all about this money, because as soon as as soon as me and you get together and do some nasty things, you ain't gonna care about no money, right? So you see how like I'm using the words to to add more conversation threads and flirt, right? So what it is, I'm listening to what she's saying. I'm taking words she's saying and then continuing the conversation. That's it. Now, what you want to do also is you want to be able to, at some points, flirt, use sexual innuendo based on what she's saying also, because then that's how you can transition into flirting. So a lot of guys, they don't know how to transition into flirting. So I talk about this on the membership too, which all you guys should get because we got the sale. Right? So transitioning into flirting, right, is either you directly transition into flirting by just abruptly breaking the conversation, or you use something in the conversation already to flirt. You feel what I'm saying? So directly transitioning into flirting would be something like, let's say we're just talking regular, and then what I'll do is that I'll interrupt the conversation to talk about something flirtatious or try to get, a little bit more sexual in a conversation. So let's say me and April are on a date again and we're just talking regularly. This is like me breaking the flow to start flirting, right? So I might say, so you like, what type of drinks you like drinking?
Definitely a sweet drinker. So like Cosmos, vodka cranberry, definitely something that is on the sweeter side, always made with vodka. So
you don't like drinking beer?
No, definitely not beer.
Right, why not beer?
I would rather drink water or nothing.
Oh, it's crazy? I didn't even get what you just said because the whole time when you said that, I was just looking at your lips. And your lips look really, really good. And they look really, really soft. So now you see,
you want to kiss me.
Right, exactly. So check it out. So now we're talking about beer, we're talking about drinks, and then I just stop in the middle to talk about her lips. You see what I'm saying? And start, I'm like, hey, look, I'm, checking out your lips. Your lips look really soft. That's just me breaking the flow of what we were talking about to start flirting. You understand what I'm saying?
But I also think once you're getting to that point where you're breaking the flow, there's also a certain amount of moving closer. Right? Like he might be talking and then he's going to say something about my lips, but he moves just like, and it doesn't have to be like drastic. Right? It's like,
it's just a little bit, it's a little bit in. Like, a little bit in.
That like is leading to that kiss.
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's breaking the flow by flirting and, interjecting. Now, the more difficult one is when you're using something she's saying to flirt. Now, this takes extreme listening and being clever, because what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to connect what she's saying to something sexual or flirtatious, right? And it could be anything. So let's say I ask the question, I'd be like, like, how many kids you got?
No kids.
You don't got no kids?
No kids.
Really? So you don't want any kids?
No, I think I don't really.
So
I think I'm too selfish for kids.
Wait, so you're trying to tell me you don't want none of my babies?
Well, I mean,
not one.
We would have cute babies.
Really? That's what I'm saying. I think we should start, with the baby making now.
You want to practice?
Yeah, we should. You see what I'm saying? So that's it. You see how like you're taking what's being said.
And if you get a girl that's really interested, she's gonna go, "You want to practice?"
Right. Exactly.
Do you want to practice?
Hell yeah, I want to practice.
What's your favorite position?
Oh shit! You see what I'm saying?
So like, if you get a girl that's really interested, she will continue to build that sexual time.
Right. She's gonna basically participate. And that's the point of actually flirting, because you want to see if the girl's going to participate. You know what I'm saying? He said sexual tension is definitely Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to mr.locario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.
opinion, it's the best dating coach on YouTube or whatever the fuck. Everything he says, ambulance. Everything he says, I have nothing against him. I have no contradiction. Everything he says, I say, yeah, it's this guy, it's on point, you know. This guy is good. This guy is how he's supposed to be.